What's going on, viewers? Thank you very much for tuning in to my YouTube channel. Haven't been playing a lot of golf, but I just got back into playing a few of my men's league at the Encanto 9 hole in the morning. So decided to film this one and show you a little bit of progress of where I've been at. I am a lean green finding machine. I've been striking the ball pretty well. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Starting off on the first hole, we got ourselves a 260 some odd yard par 4. I'm hitting 3-wood here just because I want to be short of the green. And I think driver's going to be a bit too long. Got a good center contact on it. Absolutely send this one. I thought it was going to go a bit longer than it did, but 244 is okay. We'll have ourselves about a little 20 to 30 yard pitch to get up onto the green. And unfortunately, I hit this one a little heavy. I've been feeling pretty stabby with my pitch shot, so probably something to work on, but we're going to have ourselves a pretty long putt here. The greens have been punched and seeded because it is that season in Arizona.
Damn, these things are slow.
This one about maybe 6-7 feet short. Wasn't able to convert it for a par, and this is a very disappointing bogey to start, but it is what it is. Moving on to hole 2, we got ourselves a 87-yard par 3.
Sick.
Thought I hit this one a little bit stronger, but I caught it a little low on the face, so it spun really well and ended up perfectly hole high. A little 8-foot sloping putt right to left. Bam, right in the center of the hole, able to get that shot right back.
Thank you.
And then on to the other par 3 here. I think I hit 9-iron. It was 147 or 148. Wind's a little bit down, caught it really good. Hit this one to the back left side of the green. I thought it was going to go long and be in trouble, but it ended up being here on this top ridge. And I just did not read this putt well
not that high.
all. I thought this was going to break.
Doing,
it normally
Kenny?
breaks a lot, but again, the greens are like carpet today because they have overseeded or seeded them and punched them and just leaving myself 6 and 7 footers that I just wasn't able to convert. So unfortunately, I made the shot back, but ended up giving it right back on this hole. Got about a $137 to this flag. Went with pitch wedge. Just tugged it and pulled it a little bit left of where I was trying to hit it. Been struggling with a few bit of left misses, but for the most part, been striking it well. And just didn't put it in a spot where I thought it was going to be okay. Being maybe a little bit over dramatic. I actually get up here and it's not too bad of a spot. Again, still feeling stabby with those chips, but this one works out because it's a fluffy lie. And I give myself a little 4-footer here to save par.
Nice putt.
Thank you.
And moving on, obviously, to this par 4. I hit this 5-wood heavy and just hit the ground. I've been getting a little bit more shallow with my swing, so every once in a while I tend to catch it behind the ball as I work through that. Hit this chip a little heavy as well, too, but it worked out because I put enough sauce on it to get it up to the hole and give ourselves a nice little 3-4 footer here and look for birdie.
Nice birdie.
Thank you.
Next par 3 had 156 to the flag, went with 9-iron. Really stepped on this one and hit a pretty solid shot, or caught it solid. Just ended up fading it a little bit more than I had expected. But I aimed the center of the green and it just moved to the right edge. But still going to have ourselves about a little 18-20 foot putt here for birdie. But this has got some slope on it, so I'm just really focusing on trying to get this thing up to the hole and hit it at the right speed, which fortunately I was able to do here.
I had the right idea. It's just the speed is just. It's very difficult to read the speed on these today.
And give ourselves a little simple, straightforward tap in for a par.
Take my par.
Yes, you will, Kenny. You will happily take your par. We had 187 to this flag. I went with 6-iron and caught it a little off the toe, but it ended up straightening out. And I think this is going to work out. And I've just been finding greens all day. Ball striking pretty well. I'm finding a lot of greens, probably averaging somewhere around 60 to 70% of my greens, and give myself a nice little 20-footer uphill and see what I can do here to try to make birdie. Again, just didn't turn as much as I thought it was going to. As you can see from the green coloration, they're really burnt out, and it's that time in Arizona where courses don't water and everything is all dried and burnt out. We've got 165 here on this par 3. Went with 7-iron just because I wanted to make sure I got it at least to the hole. Struck it well.
Oh, it's got to get spun up on me.
And of course, my buddies are laughing at me because clearly I'm, Kenny Scheffler out here, and I am absolutely a ball striking machine. So I know when I hit my shot and it spins up a little bit. I'm sorry that you fellas don't understand or really have the golf acumen that I do to feel such precision in your irons. But onto the putt. Gave ourselves a little 2-putt here. It's a pretty long one. It's about maybe 30 feet, and it's sloping, so let's see what I can do to get this thing to the hole. All right, final par 4 to finish. I think this is about maybe 310 so yards. Try to finish this one strong. And I got an absolutely really good hit on the driver. But didn't quite get it on the green, but got it just short up into the fringe. So should have a good look at birdie and be able to see what I can do to finish out from here. And again, still feeling just a bit stabby with my short game. Something I'm gonna have to work on. You know, I'm very upset and very frustrated at how I've been feeling with the short game. And obviously, I give myself a putt that I didn't really want to have, and I was expecting to hit it a lot closer than that. So let's see if I can make this birdie. Nope, of course, it doesn't turn because that's just the day. So finish around an even par. It's the best I could do out there. Thank you very much for watching my YouTube channel. Deuces, people. Let's keep it moving.